A little more than a month after launching its police data and racial equity dashboard, the city of Chattanooga wants to show us all how to use it. There'll also be some discussion on the disparities in arrests and use of force incidents among African Americans. Joy Dukes looks at the numbers and the upcoming discussion. Joy?
Yeah, David, it's a very important conversation and an important tool that involves quite a bit of data surrounding crime, the number of arrests made by Chattanooga police, as well as use of force incidents, and the racial background of the people involved in those incidents. Now, while only 2 to 6% of all calls result in an arrest, the data shows a disproportionate number of those arrests and use of force incidents involve African Americans. Black people accounted for 50% of the arrests made since January 1st, 2018, and 54% of use of force incidents. It also shows that while traffic safety citations accurately reflect the community's racial makeup, African Americans made up more than half of the citations issued in violations that came with financial responsibility, like a broken mirror, tail light, car registration, or driver's license issues. Now, what the data does not show is why, and that's where the panel discussion comes in.
That's the conversation we need to get into. We need to figure out, one, how our citations affect the community. What areas of discretion do we have that might help us figure out a better way?
Well, that panel will include leaders like Chief Roddy, you just heard him speaking there, Jerry Sutton, she's a captain with the Chattanooga Police Department, and Bishop Kevin Adams. And people are encouraged to participate in this, to log on. It'll be happening on Facebook, and you can ask questions ahead of time by sending an email to opendata@chattanooga.gov. That training, again, is taking place on Facebook Live from 6 to 7:30 tomorrow. You can send an email to that email that I just said there. And you can find all of the details on this story by clicking on this story inside the WRCB app. For now, live at home, Joy Dukes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Joy, thank you for that report.